all I had was the camera shut down, the extra batteries I had on me weren't running.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, and it's your boy Kofi Boateng here, and today we are bringing to you the first episode of the segment Convo with MrAnchor. And today we are discussing how someone can start photography, so stay tuned and be glued to your set. Today I have with me here the man himself, that's MrAnchor. My guy, what's up?
Charlie,
Charlie, your beard, no, what's up?
Actually, how you would do? I'm just trying to keep it for some time, guys. Change the next small.
Hope you're ready for this segment.
I'm very ready. I'm more than
Tell the audience something.
Charlie, guys, we have introduced this segment on the channel, and I hope you're going to enjoy it. So if you're watching this video, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. And also, if you have any topic you want us to touch on, maybe some industry people you want us to invite on this channel, you can just leave their names in the comment section, then we take it from there.
So guys, just as MrAnchor said, consider subscribing, like every video you watch on this channel, leave your comment, and let's build this huge family. Let's get into the convo. So guys, as said earlier on in this video, the topic for today's convo is how someone can start his or her photography journey as a beginner or as an enthusiast. So, MrAnchor,
Yeah.
I would want to ask this first question.
Okay, sure. I'm more open for you.
How do you start your photography journey?
Okay, so about my photography journey, it started way back. I'm trying to recall and get each and every detail you want to hear, and my audience will also want to hear. So this is how it started. When I was on campus back in the university, I was mostly using my phones to document random stuff like the leaves, architecture. Sometimes I move to places like the Jubilee Mall and try and document random stuff. Move to Icy Cup, and when I get a cup for myself, I just take a shot of it. I have some old archives. I would actually leave them to you so that we add it to the video for people to see. So basically, that's how I started. I started by using my phone. That was some years back.
Hey, it's very interesting, guys. And it's like every creative or every photographer has this same story. So to today's topic,
Yeah.
so MrAnchor, how can one begin or start his photography journey?
Okay, so the question you've posed to me is very broad. First of all, it's very broad. So I will start by asking you a question. Since you are the host, I think I would have to ask a question and also understand how or the direction you want us to move. So you can start photography by taking it as a hobby, or probably looking at making it a career profession or something. Yeah, so how would you want us to tackle this?
Okay, let's tackle it on both sides. Like
Okay.
how one can start photography as a hobby and one can also pursue it professionally.
Okay, so if I got you very well, you mean we should start from the hobby aspect and later move into the professional career. Okay, so as a hobby, I think one of the ways you can start is by just using your phone. In today's age, I think everyone has a mobile device or a smartphone that can actually take pictures. So if you are starting photography as a hobbyist, there wouldn't be that need for you to get a professional camera, since nowadays professional camera over here in Ghana are really expensive. So I would advise each and every creative or enthusiast watching me who would want to start the photography journey as a hobby to actually start with what they have, which is the smartphone.
Okay, yeah, and even nowadays there are powerful phones that they manufacture which can even hold people when it comes to when it comes to starting photography as an hobby.
Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. Day in, day out, you know, technology is advancing, and the phones we use, there are some projects I personally have actually done with phones that if I show you the results, you might even not think that I did it with phone. And sometimes too, the smartphones we use do save us on our daily endeavor. I will cite this example that happened to me some time ago. I was on an event.
Okay.
It has happened to me, I think, twice. And I'm not sure it's going to happen again because I've actually braced myself with so many backups that I wouldn't want to make it happen again. So that's how it all happened. I was on an event And the phone I used was iPhone 14 Pro Max. And you know the camera is very of high quality, right? So during the event, at the very, I don't know how to even put this. You know, at every event there are some important
like the peak of the event.
The peak of the event, like there are some portions of the event that shouldn't be ignored, like wedding like this. When it comes to wedding, exchanging of vows is very key. So if you miss exchange of vows, what's the essence of you documenting the wedding actually? So what happened was, this one was a funeral documentary I was working on for a client. And during the time the kids were reading their tributes to their to the audience, all I had was the camera shut down. The extra batteries I had on me weren't running. And also all I had on me was my iPhone. So what I had to do was to quickly try and get my iPhone in position and just document that moment for them. At that point, it's not even about trying to get the best of the best, like shoot 4K or something. All you want is the memory or the moment that is going on so that you don't miss it.
Okay, so let's come back to our topic.
Sure.
How can one pursue or start photography professionally?
Okay, so professionally, there are so many ways you can start photography. One way is by going to school, like attending these photography or film schools. And the second one is also relying on online materials to learn yourself. When you go online, you can find most information from top professionals in the industry, which I think when you follow suit, you would actually get to understand how the system actually works. So the very third one I'll be talking about is understanding from someone who is already pursuing the craft professionally. So
that's making someone mentor you.
Yeah, it encompasses making someone mentor you and also, basically.
Okay, so let's talk about the points you've listed.
So the very first point I talked about was attending like a film school or a photography school to actually embrace yourself with the knowledge you need to actually start photography professionally. So there are a ton of film schools around over here in Ghana. There are some around you can actually look at enrolling on, and sometimes you can also apply for online schools too.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. And the very second one,
which is relying on online materials. Yeah. That one too is very key. That's how I started photography professionally though. Starting photography was more or less like it started as a hobby. And when I wanted to actually take it a bit serious, let me put it that way, I decided to rely on online materials, buy courses and all this stuff. So with that one, the University of YouTube, as everyone sees, there are a ton of content on YouTube that I think if you want to start anything, not necessarily photography, you can just get onto YouTube. Let's say right now you want to learn how to even sew this or make this. Just go to YouTube, you type how to do this, and you get information on whatever you want to do. So yeah, that's one aspect. And also when you go to Google today, there are a ton of blogs. You can read about photography and how to start it professionally.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Then the very last one, that's the mentorship or understanding.
Okay. So with this one, it could be either remote or in person.
Okay.
Remote in the sense that let's say you're a social media user and you've seen someone already doing what you want to do. Let's say someone in the States already doing photography. You can just send the person an email or probably get in touch with the person and let the person know that you want to understand him or her from afar, but then you don't know how to go about it. If the person is open to actually take in interns or people to actually mentor people, he would actually let you know the process and you can enroll under such a person. Or the in-person one is you see someone in your local vicinity who is already doing something massive and something great. You can just approach the person, talk to him. If the person is open to some of these opportunities, can just enroll in and start your career professionally.
Okay. Yeah, so guys, just as Mr. Anchor has said, there are tons of ways that you can begin your photography business or creative business. Yeah. And he has listed some. So I would want you to stay tuned to this channel and especially to this segment, that's Convo with MrAnchor. So, MrAnchor, your last words for your audience or your viewers.
Okay, so my last words for my audience is do not ever give up, and whatever you set your mind to do in this creative journey, the process really matters, and yeah, just focus and do it. So basically,
yeah, focus and do whatever you want to do. That's the last words of MrAnchor. Yeah, so guys, enough has been said by MrAnchor, and here is where we drop the curtains for the first episode of the segment Convo with MrAnchor. I would want to entreat all of you to subscribe to this channel, like every video you watch on the channel, and leave the comments. Let's build this huge family. On to the next, we go talk Charlie.
Charlie,
Peace.
we go talk Charlie.